Morning, everybody. I had some great feedback yesterday, so I thought I would come on and chat a little bit and give you guys a couple of modifications. The more I know about you, the more we can modify and make things work. Now, as you know, or most of you know, I've had a couple knee replacements. So something I'm going to do a little bit later is a little bit tough for me. But know that you can do it. Embrace what you have, use what you have, and make it doable for you. There is no one perfect, beautiful way to do any of this. It's about your body. It's about finding that space within yourself. So with that, let's begin. Those of you who reached out to me yesterday about having some back issues, this is where I'm going to modify today. That forward fold that we took from the chair. First of all, if you have back issues, it's sometimes very hard to fold. Second of all, when we are folding in our chair, I don't want you to round from your back. So I'm going to sit this way and show you kind of the difference. So I don't want you to round that back out at the moment. I want you to try to keep it nice and flat and straight, which means you need to take your legs wide and fold from that hinge in your hips. Now, if you had those back issues and you found it really hard, I want you to grab some blocks. These blocks have a few different ways that you can use them, a few different levels. They've got this is high to me, this is medium, and this is low. So we're gonna start kind of up here on high. If you haven't been doing yoga, you're really, really tight in your back, you sit all day, and you went to do this like, oh, I can do that, and it felt kind of tough, start with these blocks. Move them down to the different levels as you progress. So let's go ahead, sit nice and tall. If you have that desk job, always make sure you're taking some time during the day, scoot up towards the edge of your chair, feel those little sit bones on your chair, maybe untuck the flesh a little bit from the chair, make sure you feel that grounded into your seat. Now take a nice deep breath in. Take a moment, maybe close your eyes, like I told you yesterday, and embrace the sunshine, embrace something kind and loving and good, and think of all those things that you have to be grateful for. And I always tell people to exhale and let go of all of the other stuff. Inhale the good and exhale all that stuff. All right. Now, with your next breath, inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. And with an exhale, now from your hips, keep a nice flat back. The heart reaches down towards the floor. The head, the neck, and the spine stay in a nice straight line. This might be as far as you get. Now, I just woke up not too long ago, so I can feel this pulling already in my back. Now I want you to bring your hands down to the blocks and pull your heart forward, push into your feet. Now try to keep that head, neck, and spine. It's always hard because I'm usually teaching and I look up, so I get in a really bad habit. That's why I have to do my own practice at home. Breathe here. You might feel a little bit more in your legs than in your back if you don't have any back issues. Now remember, as you progress, you can come down a little farther and eventually maybe make it to the floor. And maybe not, because if you are that person, just give yourself the love that you need and know that that's your limitation. I have my own limitations, so follow your heart, follow your mind, and just embrace and love what you have. Can't say that enough. Now, yesterday we walked from side to side. So again, if there are some back issues there, I just want you to take these blocks, just like they're little steps, and I want you to step your way to the side. Breathing into that twist. You're gonna feel it if you walked over to the right side, maybe in the left side of the body. Try to take that right shoulder, maybe roll it back and in a little bit. Maybe you're really tight and you need to just kind of sway. For me, Yoga is not about sitting completely still all the time. All right, walk your hands over to the other direction, maybe to the left. Again, look down towards the floor, pull the crown of the head out and forward. Maybe find that little wiggle that you need, that little sweet or soft spot in your body. Don't ever give up. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. These are how my yoga classes go, by the way. All right. Walk yourself all the way back in. I'm a little bit on the quirky side, but I'm okay with it. I love you all. It's who I am. And sometimes it takes a long time in life to just figure out who you are, be who you are, accept it. And with an inhale, if you have a hard time just floating your way back up because the legs are a little bit weak, bring your hands to your thighs, push yourself up. If you can, push up all the way through the core of the body, push into the feet. Bring the hands back to the thighs, sit nice and tall, shoulders back and down. And those of you, again, who reached out with back issues, I want you to keep your feet nice and wide. Sit here, close your eyes, and do a couple seated cat-cows throughout your day to just kind of loosen things up. It's not going to fix your back. It's going to help it feel better. It's going to help you move better. So with an inhale, I want you to roll your shoulders back and then lift your heart like you are sending your heart to the sky. Excuse me. Chin tilts up slightly, belly reaches out and forward, and you have that little bit of a curve or flexion in the back of your spine. Now I want you to roll the shoulders forward, tuck the chin in just slightly, push the back body towards the back of the chair, suck the tummy in, navel comes towards the spine, and now you're extending the back. And I want you to hold this for 1 or 2 breaths, and then find that little peaceful spot and move in and out of cat-cow nice and slow. Oh, that feels so good. And it feels so good every morning I wake up. I usually sit with a cup of coffee. Maybe I sit on my stool as I'm drinking my coffee and figure out a way to just get this back moving. It gets tight. Like a lot of you, I have degenerative arthritis and things just get stiff. And if I keep moving, I'm gonna beat some of these odds. All right. It's all about feeling good in your space. Come back to that neutral spine. Take that rejuvenating breath into the body. Go in there and fill it up. And then exhale, let that shit go. All right, guys, open your eyes. I am going to come back to you possibly with a video later in the day. I would like to show you a modification floor, blocks, and chair, just to show you all how accessible yoga is to everyone. Love you all. Have a great morning. I'm going to drink my coffee. See you later. Peace out.